Audio testing 1 2 3. 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 All right, good to go. All right, gonna make a quick little video covering just some thoughts I have about the new league for PoE2. I got really excited when I saw the called shots notable thing. But after reflecting upon it for one day, I think it's too good to be true. So, I mean, I got excited because I thought I made a discovery with my friend, reading over the patch notes, but I think he brought to my attention. Everyone knows this. There's this guy, I don't know who he is, CZ.
Just so much stuff that Deadeye is kind of going to be cracked for now. Especially with the new cold stuff being introduced with bows, might be really cracked. Snipe might be OP, you know what I'm saying? It should be a very fun time, and I think Deadeye's going to be one of the most played Ascendancies just because of how cracked it is. Coming in 0.3. Ice Wall got nerfed? Yeah, I don't think I read that. I'll have to look. I got a buff, but it's different now? Oh, interesting.
Let's skip ahead.
Much fun. Nothing insane, but it's not bad. For Jim?
Wait, hold on.
Our friends. Cold archer, cold bow? Like, come on now, bro.
Anyway, I can't find it exactly, but he's going to talk about, if you look around this area, it's a long stream. He's talking about the called shots. Really, it's the called shots notable that, well, actually, called shots and eagle eyes together, I think, is a little bit too strong. It's been described as a blasphemy for marks. So you have an aura around you that just keeps marking every enemy. Now, the use case that I was thinking of is if you slap this, if you use this with Sniper's Mark and you have resonance, you should get like power charges nonstop because you'd be critting all the enemies that are marked automatically. And that would just feed a lot of power charges to you. And you have ways to like double or triple that with Serpent's Egg or other nodes, whatever. That's insane. You can also support probably the called shots. It's a meta skill. And there are like, if they haven't removed it, there are support gems that raise the net. I think you have a chance for double charges, which is really good when you have a constant generation of them. If you have constant generation of power charges, that makes Flicker Strike really strong. Because Flicker Strike, if you theoretically had unlimited charges, it's very strong because you would be killing a lot of things really fast. So I don't... Not only that, but you have a plus 20% flat crit to everything around you once you consume their marks. Like, that's insane. And there is not a single Ascendancy node, I think, that gives you 20% flat crit. It has a condition, you have to consume the mark, but if they're getting marked all the time, the thing is if everyone's going to play Deadeye, if Karn himself...
UHP from strength. From the one side that you need to stack.
He's pissed. Play Deadeye. Play Deadeye. Everyone's liking Deadeye. GGG will not tolerate a league where 60% of the player base is running Deadeye. They don't want to kill their own game. The reason that is because if they let that happen, the league will be dead in 2 weeks. So I wouldn't get too hyped up for the Deadeye thing. I think it's going to go... Something's going to happen to it. Either... There's two things I can imagine. Either when they say repeatedly, marks targets. Hold on a second. Let's do some music here. What I think they mean by that is it's not like instant. Like, I think people might be disappointed in the sense that the mark frequency rate is slow. So if you're surrounded by 8 enemies, you might imagine wham, 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 they're all marked. maybe to balance it out, it'd be more like mark, 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 and like you get kind of irritated at the slowness of it. Meaning that although it's kind of nice, it's not going to be as fast as people think it is. Now, if it is that way and people are driven away from deadeye, it could be a good time to get in with the flicker strike, because that still gives you a lot of like, you know, free charges. But who knows? The other cool contender is most certainly the Acolyte of Chayula, because they have a node that says volatility can't hurt you. There's some interesting tech out there, my buddy linked to me, where you can charge your volatility to like 200 stacks if you run Mana Tempest and spam a spell with a support gem. If you can just get 200% damage as extra chaos on demand like that, and it lasts 10 seconds, it could be really good for certain types of builds. Like the Plague Bearer build I had last league would benefit greatly from this. So far, my current thoughts, because we don't have all the information yet, the two top candidates for good builds, Deadeye and Monk. Ranger and Monk. I mean, you just can't go wrong with these two ascendancies, I think. It is kind of lame how Warrior still is like, feels like an underdog going in. If they don't really do anything about, if the Deadeye called shots is as good as people think it is, like it marks enemies at a rapid pace, the other thing they can do is probably make it like a huge reservation. Like one mark allocated to that will cost you 60 spirit. That would turn a lot of people off, I think. Or the range is extremely small. Like you have to be right next to the enemy. It all depends on what they really mean by near you and repeatedly. These are very vague terms that can be interpreted in many different ways. But if it turns out to be really good, I would say Deadeye's number one. Then next would be maybe Acolyte of Chayula or even Invoker. Either way, it looks like another season of Monk and Ranger, which is really stupid because, I don't know. At least Acolyte of Chayula might be really playable this league. Okay, that's about it for now.